IBM bails on me. Had to scramble to get a couple loads covered real quick on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and furry studio audience. That is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, well, didn't drive very much today because my load I went to go pick up, it was over in Poughkeepsie, even though it's spelled Poughkeepsie, Poughkeepsie, at an IBM, a huge IBM facility, vast, lots of different buildings and all that. Of course, the GPS had me turn into the wrong place. I got stuck down a little driveway next to a CVS pharmacy and a parking garage. Had to back out of that, but been stuck in worse places. So got back out of there, got down to the place, went and checked in, and then the guy there was like, "Oh, well, where's this going? Yeah, you got a number?" I gave him the numbers I had. Yeah, where's it going to? I said, "Oh, it's like, I can't remember what it is now. Solutions, something, rather." "Oh, yeah, we go there all the time, or we ship there all the time." "Well, the manager just left. He's stepped out for a minute. I'll have to talk to him." So I wait, and the guy comes back as well. "Well, I can't find the manager. He should be back sometime soon." I go back out to the truck and call in to Mark and let him know what's going on. And it's like looking like things aren't going too well. The broker has sent Mark an email saying something about maybe rescheduling. Oh, it was like another 40 minutes later or something. We finally get definite word that, yeah, the load has been canceled. The product wasn't ready. Whatever it was that IBM was sending over to Chicago wasn't ready. So we heard from them. They gave us a tonneau. Truck ordered, not used, is what that means. So got 150 tonneau from that. We did get 150 tonneau from that bean load I was supposed to pick up in Morrill, Nebraska the other day. So that's $300 this week for not hauling a load. The one in Nebraska, though, I mean, I did drive 100 miles, so at least that basically covered the fuel out there and back, almost. This one wasn't too far, so at least got a little something. And the fact that we got it that quick from the broker tells you it was the shipper's fault. Yeah, sure enough, IBM did not have their stuff ready to go. So then, now, it's the scramble. Here it is Friday. It's, after 11 o'clock at this point. I got there at a little after 10. And you hate to be in the Northeast on a Friday without a load because everything shuts down in the Northeast early on a Friday. And if you don't get loaded, you're going to be stuck there all weekend. So Mark got on the phone. I got on the phone. We started calling all around. We had different possibilities, but nothing great was popping up. Then at one point when Mark was taking care of other things, I called around to a few different brokers, and I did get a load that is going to the Chicago area. It's just not delivering until Monday. The one we were supposed to pick up was supposed to deliver Sunday. So I got one, it's about 800 miles, and I talked him up to 1,600, so roughly about $2 a mile again, but it doesn't weigh much. It's really light. It's shelving, going to some new very, very exclusive type of clothing store that I would never go into because I can't afford that kind of stuff. And I looked them up on their website, and based on where their other locations are, like Cherry Creek, Colorado, Beverly Hills, it's going to be one of those upscale ones. They're putting it in right downtown Chicago. So I was going to be bringing them the shelving that goes in there. Vuori. I don't know how you say that. Vuori. I'm sure if you're a fairly well-to-do 20 to 30 something, you probably know what the name of that place is, but I don't. It's the type of place that sells jeans to rich young people for like $300 a pair. Not my kind of store, baby, no. But anyway, they need the shelving, and it's right downtown in Chicago. That's going to be the downside. Delivers Monday morning 6 a.m. right downtown. Well, where am I going to put the truck? I'm probably going to have to just park on the street, and they're going to have to unload it right there. Luckily, it's only like 6 pallets of shelving stuff for them to hang their ridiculously expensive clothing on for this store to open soon. So that's going to be odd. Downtown Chicago, that is not... Chicago in general is not very truck friendly, but wow, this is going to be interesting. But that gets me there. I think I mentioned in the last video, then we had another load we were going to pick up Sunday, Smucker's Jam, going down to Bluffton, Indiana, just south of Fort Myers, I think, yeah. Or am I thinking of the wrong town? Fort Myers is Florida. That's the one that got devastated by Ian. No, Fort Wayne, Indiana, is where I'll be going, or where I was going to be going. Well, now we had to cancel that load because, you know, the first one bailed on us. IBM kind of messed us up. So I get to the place I'm picking up the shelving, and then they're running behind. And so I had to wait there. So while I was waiting, started hunting for loads for Monday, and did find another one of those Smucker's loads picking up in University Park, Illinois, going to Shepherdsville, Kentucky, which is just south of Louisville, to a Gordon Food Service, which is, I hate grocery warehouses. That means I'm going to be sitting there all night. It's straight through, though. That's the good news. After I deliver Monday morning, I go pick up at 10 o'clock in University Park, Illinois, and I just shoot straight down to Shepherdsville, Kentucky, deliver that night. So once I get there, I'll just have to go on break and wait for them to get me unloaded, and then we'll look for something else Tuesday morning. But that helps me get a couple of loads onto the week before our week runs out on Monday. That's when we cut off all the loads each week. So, and I booked both of those, and I got $1,000 for the second load, and it's only 290 miles, so that's well over $3 a mile for that Smucker's load. So yeah, I'll sit and wait at a grocery warehouse for over $3 a mile that night, and it's all in the one day. And then Tuesday, we can try to look for something else. So just a real quick update. Really don't have anything else exciting. I just drive over a couple of crazy, tiny little roads in New York, trying to take the shortcut over to where was it? Ellenville, New York, from Poughkeepsie, and anyway, so that was kind of weird. Oh, I did drive over that Franklin D. Roosevelt Bridge, which I had never been on before, over the Hudson. That was kind of cool. I've got a video of that. We'll put that in the next video. Yeah, just a quick update there, but was kind of fun actually. Well, fun and stressful trying to then find loads to cover there, and at least got them covered and was able to do it myself, which was kind of fun, right, Rusty? There you go. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get to your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a day or two because I'm a working truck driver. Well, thank you, Rusty. Oh, yes, I love you too. There's Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. I come all the way out here and you don't even offer me a drink? Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon my manners. What was I thinking? It's almost 10 a.m. You must be parched. All right, he's watching, and there it goes. Right up there on the Clutch Trucker couch there. In the Clutch Trucker remodel. Oh, yes. It's my cooler I keep down by my seat while I'm driving with some water in it. I know it was a little piece. I have a whole bunch of little pieces. We're trying to finish off that big bag, and it had a whole bunch of little not awful, but little pieces at the bottom, so we're just going to do it that way. So you get lots of little pieces tonight. How about that? Oh, happy dog. You'll eat them anyway, right? You'll eat them. Oh, yes. One last little piece. Oh, yes. All right, Rusty, you did good. Happy dog look.